What up, Keyforge? Here we are, another week of NKFL. Yes, it's week 3, and I'm going to be playing against Murph. So he's got some cool, challenging decks. It's going to be fun. Let's jump right in. I think we're still waiting on this. Yep, but we can take a look at Murph's decks and go from there. Hey, Stormstrong, Orion, nice to see you both. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so first, Murph has Adaptophase Trekker Avenius Jester. It's a mass mutation with 14 Ember Pips, 15 speed, 26 expected Ember, 15, and 5.3 disruption. 2 Markadis. The Markadis is kind of scary here, especially Markadis and then using Dominator Bobble to do cool stuff with your Logos or Saurian is pretty good. Triple Hedonistic Intent, so it's kind of a rush deck. Grim Reminder as well. They do have a lot of board focus speed in Logos, so Double Daughters, Zenzik, Professor Torado. I think if I have enough creature control and if I'm lucky with the Market Disc or if I can play around them, I should be okay. But we'll see. Next up, we have Eyes Alosrin Vamrel. This is a 74 SAS Winds of Exchange deck. This has the Buggies, which is good. It's got Closed Door Negotiation, Generous Offer, the Diplomat token, double Mars Needs Ember, double Scoop Up with double Iron X Rebel. Xanthix Harvester, R Evolution can be really good with the double Mars Needs Ember. Double Thundertoe is also really good. I think this one's really good. Illusion of Grandeur, lots of creature control, Kaboom, Maelstrom, the Chosen One. So this one's more scary to me than Adaptophase. Next up, we have Margaret Babu Gordo Carter. This is one of our classic decks. It's Worlds Collide. Thanks, Ryan. This can set up a really big interdimensional graft. It's got lots of capture, a couple information exchanges, a couple Mustic Murmooks. Not a ton of speed, but it does have some. And it does have a lot of creature control. If I can control the Saurian board and play around the graft, I think I can beat it, but it's still pretty tricky. I definitely need to control the board, and they have 21 creatures because otherwise they can City-State Interest and then Imperial Forge. So that one's scary. I think it's a little bit scarier than Adaptophase. Next up is the Crude Soothsayer Judge. This is a Dark Tidings deck. 16 Ember, 18 Speed, and has both Data Forge and Key Frog, and it's got a lot of good ways to get the Key Frog off, starting with Fangtooth Cavern and Infighting. So it's got a lot of archiving in Logos, so it can kind of set up a last turn, gain a whole bunch of Ember, and forge with the Key Frog. So this one's actually really scary. This is as scary as the top one. I'm not sure which is more scary, but those are both really scary. The Mister of Farhood is next. It's AOA deck. Oh, I love this deck. It's really cool. It's got Gangernot combo, double Drummernot, Gangernot. Tireless Krokag is pretty good. Double Grok. Double Abad. Martyr's End. Lord Golgotha. Double Ronnie Wrist Clocks. Lights Out, Miasma, Life for Life. No ways to make you pay for Miasma and stuff like that, but it's just got lots of value and lots of creature control. So this one's right up there in those top 3 as well. And the last deck is the Pharaoh of Garnbreak Keep. Hey, Quick Draw, Dinobot, what's up? Streamer battle, let's go. Yeah, I think Stormshrug said this link worked earlier. If you want to multi-twitch us both at the same time, go for it. Okay, so the Pharaoh, we have the Rebel token with a total recall and a Crystal Hive and a Mixitol Minded and a Clone Home. With a Crystal Hive, this one is pretty scary actually. Trade Secrets is really good. Ragnarok Prep, Double Bumpsy, Berserker Slam. So I think this is scarier than Adaptiface. I think it's slightly scarier than Margaret. Okay, but I think the top two for me, I think, are still Crude, Soothsayer Judge, and Vamrol. But which is scarier? Because I'm not rocking a lot of R, so the buggies, if they come down, they're going to get value. I don't have a lot of R at all. So we do have to think about that. And it's got a lot of speed. And even though the A is only rated 6.2, it actually has those Marznese Embers are underrated in this deck. With the double Thunder Toe, with the R evolution, with the double Iron X Rebel. And Generous Offer and Closed Door Negotiation is really good. So it's either that or taking away their key cheats. Maybe the key cheat's scarier because I do have some good decks with Ember Control, so even if this does burst, I might have a chance to respond where we can't respond to the key cheat. Yeah, let's get rid of Judge. Let's see, are we live? We are live. Oh, and they banned Moet. Now, they've obviously been watching my streams because Moet has won each of the first 2 weeks. So, what do I save then? Principal. Principal is fast and has a lot of Ember. Odysseus has some disruption. Swordcook has some disruption. It's probably one of those three. Swordcook also has a good graft play that it can do. And it can set it up fairly regularly. Interesting. I think we save either Swordcook or Grouse Wrestler. Let's take a quick look at the A that they have left. Generous Offer and Closed Door Negotiation. Marjorie's Ember is kind of scarier than those other two. They're all good. Double Ronnie. Let's see, both of the ones I'm thinking of, we should go with the one that's got better C. So I think Grouse Wrestler has better C. The other option, Odysseus has okay C. Turby and Moet's gone. Bella's Lens can do some tricky stuff. Okay, so we're gonna save Grouse Wrestler here. And they saved Vamral. Okay. So they saved the other one I was scared of. So I think that means we get rid of Farhood here. Pharaoh is also scary. I think we get rid of Farhood. All right, let's see what they do. Should be a very interesting battle. I have no idea what these matchups are going to look like, actually. So they have... Oh, whoops, I accidentally killed Vlamrol. So that's their save deck. What would match up best against that? Maybe even Swordcook. Swordcook or... Odysseus actually is okay against it, I think. I'm not sure about the others. Grouse Wrestler definitely has a chance against it. Yeah, Grouse Wrestler is pretty good against it. Just have to worry about the Marsney Zimber. They could be the turning point. Against this one, I have to worry about Graft and the Imperial Forge. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Still waiting for them to reconnect. So let's see. I'll have at least one wins of exchange, or at least 2 wins of exchange, and potentially 1 or 2 worlds collide. No, Miss Bella's lens is a mass mutation. So either maybe a worlds collide, maybe a mass mutation. We shall see what. So let's check out these decks a little bit more. What tricks do they have in here? So Chosen One is good at keeping your board down. Thundertoe is really good, both with the exhaustion and dealing 2 damage because that sets up the Marsney Zimber. Illusions of Grandeur is really good, especially if you just exhausted their creatures. Sunk Cost, discarding random cards, really good. Against the right deck, Adult Swim's really good. With the double Iron X Rebel and the R Evolution, they can deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. I guess that's not a huge combo because they only have 1, unless they had both Iron X Rebels out. So maybe it's not as good as I thought it was. But if they get all these artifacts on, like with the Outpost 2, all those artifacts early, that could be trouble. Okay, they banned Turby as the second one. Okay. Yeah, it's got some cool replay pod stuff. So now we got to pick our game 1. And I don't know which to go with. I think the last 2 weeks I've gone with Moet, and they banned that first. So the question is, do I go with Swordcook, Odysseus, Principal? Misty Bella, I probably won't pick first, although it would definitely probably confuse them. Let's see what Ember control they have. They have Auction Off and Pharaoh, Neutron Shark and Margaret. Okay. And what do I have left? Principal's got a Gorm of Celestial Gorm. Bella's got nothing. Swordcook's got a killing machine, crazy killing machine, and Odysseus has a corrode. So are they gonna, if they go Vamral first, Odysseus or Grousestresser is probably better into them? I'm guessing they don't go with that first though, so I'm gonna go Swordcook, I think. Let's see. Let's think about that, because if they don't... Margaret's pretty good against Swordcook, actually. Adaptive face, maybe, it depends. Yeah, I think we go sword cook here. And they picked Pharaoh. Okay. Okay, well, that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. All right. Let's make a game. Sword Cook versus Pharaoh. So if they do get the Crystal Hive early, at least they'll have to kind of pump the brakes on reaping too much because they'll have to worry about my graft. They have the mix, which could be an issue. Exchange program. Do they have a lot of capture? They don't have a ton. They do have some. Okay. Let's go. So creature control wise, the 3 twin bolts is actually really good against the rebels. That's good. I do like to get a good Star Alliance going. So Champion Challenge and Mass Buyouts and Ammonia Clouds is all really good against those. So this could be a little bit of a struggle here. This isn't bad. We'll keep it. Well, they go Flea Market first. That's pretty good. Go Star Alliance, Kirby, and the Thorium Plasmate, Light of the Archons, and their Soto. Wow, and then we got 5 Logos cards. We could archive our graph with Tau Tau. Unless they Flea Market something. Flea Market is actually a problem here. Okay, they go Brobnar Mike Club and Bumpsy. Now, actually, I'm not happy to see both of these twin bolts. So we're actually going to go Star Alliance here. We're going to reap with this guy, play the Tau Tau, archive the graft. We didn't draw any more Star Alliance. Now here's an interesting play. We could play the Kirby, twin bolt the Bumpsy and the Soto, and then fight the Soto and the Bumpsy to kill it. I don't really like it though. I think we'll just keep the gas going. We'll play Kirby here. We will play Festering Touch here, and then reap. Oh, we got a stealth mode. It's not bad. Now, what we allowed them to do by not killing the Bumpsy is they can get rid of both of my Kirby's this turn if they go Brobnar. So that could have been a mistake. That could have been a mistake, but they go Ammonia Cloud, so they're able to do some control there anyway. They discard Space Invaders, okay. We gotta go logos here because we gotta start getting through some cards. Not gonna take our archives. Crazy Killing Machine will come down. Igor. Ortano's Binding, Evil Eye, or Soul Keeper. I think we want to keep Evil Eye here. Unfortunately, that means we're not able to kill Mix. We'll Twin Bolt here. We'll Twin Bolt here. And Inchurn. Okay, we got a bunch of discs, but no discs that can actually kill the Mix, which is an issue. Bumpsy comes down. Shattered Throne, Stratosmack for the Kirby. And Might Club to take out the other one, and Rebel from the Stratosmack. Okay. So we have to go Dis here. We do have 2 Exhumes. We could Exhume Igor and a Kirby. Library of the Damned. Ortano's Binding. First we'll Exhume an Igor. Scullion, Stunner, Kirby. I think we go for the Scullion here. Now I could Exhume the Igor again. Or we could hold on to the Exhume. And then we gotta decide if we're gonna hold on to the Evil Eye as well. Because Exhuming a Kirby doesn't do anything for us. Yeah, I think we Exhume another Igor here, actually. Ortano the Titan Guardian, or Kirkar. Okay. Yeah, we'll do some Ortano love. Put that here, and Inchurn. Now the question is, do they let the Ortano live or not? They go Equidon. They do have an exchange program. Oh, they play my stealth mode? And then they stealed 3. Oof. They flea market my stealth mode. But I can still stop them here, actually. And they let us Ortanu. So we're going to be able to do a whole bunch of damage here. And we can archive more as well. So let's see. Order of operations. We probably want to do the Ortanu first. Let's see. So we do have 2 Ortanu's bindings. We'll rape here. Hit there once, and here once. Infernus will come down and get... Let's see, do they have any way to get stuff back? No recursion. They have airlock. Space Invaders is already gone. They do have Total Recall. Why isn't Total Recall listed as recursion? That's weird. The auction off here is tempting. But if we actually want to stop them, which we do, then it's auction off and Stratosmack. So I think that's the play. Scullion is actually going to fight Bumpsy here. Oh yeah, we should have done that first and then purged a bumpsy. Oh well. Library of the Damned is going to archive our own stealth mode, so they can't get that one. And do we hold on to the Tana's bindings here? No, I think we discard them. Okay, that's pretty good. And now, let's see, they already got rid of their mass buyout. They do have a Champions Challenge though, so that would wipe my board. So if they don't have that, I can do more Ortanu action, which is pretty good. Now you don't have to decide whether or not to hold the second stealth mode. Yeah, totally. I was totally going to hold it. Well, I don't know, because I don't have the two Kirby's. Normally the stealth modes are really good when I can stealth mode and have Kirby action, so I can also play off house. They Berserker Slam the Infernus. I'm okay with that. They Ragnarok Prep, discard Ancient Battleground. They do get to check at 6. So I'll go back into Dis here. Play the Evil Eye. Scullion will fight off the Rebel. Counter the Chained will do some self-damaging here. And then we'll also Ortanu itself. Bindings just to get the Ember. And then we will archive. Let's see, what do we have in our draw? We have Eddie. Yeah, so we're going to archive Star Alliance because we have a 2/3 chance of drawing Eddie here. Come on. Oh, and we have Igor even if we didn't. So yeah, we're good. Okay. They picked Mars, but then they said manual mode. Okay. No worries. They go to Equidon. Oh my goodness. Now they flea market my Eddie. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Wow. So rude. My entire hand is fire? Actually, every single card is fine if they got besides Eddie in this hand, I think. Because the double Igors do nothing. I have only one card in my draw pile. Oh yeah, here it goes. Now, see, like, I can general order them, but they have 3 houses to choose from. I'm waiting for that anomaly Mark of Dis to ruin my day. MOD? What's MOD? I don't know. Let's see. So we have a hard decision here. We kind of want to hold on to the Igors. But we do have the graph. So yeah, here we go. Here we go. We're going Star Alliance. They have to respect the graph. So I want to take the stealth mode. Oh yeah, but then they can't play graph with Flea Market if I stealth mode them. Whew. That's the plan. That's the plan. And then we draw 2 so that we get Igor value next turn. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, they kill the Stuarts. It makes sense. They go Mars. They take their hand. Here comes the Crystal Hive. Luckily, they don't have it on. Actually, maybe not lucky because otherwise I'd be able to do some stuff. Zizix come down, and here they go with the Rebels. Reap? What are they going to do with the Rebels? Who are they going to kill? Scullion? Okay, but now their general order is going to take out their whole Mars. So this is great. This is great. Okay, Logos. Graft. Let's... Oh, so we need to Igor into a Twin Bolt. Or, yeah, we need to Igor into a Twin Bolt. All right, we got it. Perfect. So now that we can get rid of their Eddie. Let's Igor again. Stealth mode, festering touch, or Kirby. We can Tau Tau and archive one of them. So probably stealth mode. So then we'll Tau Tau, which Tau Tau'd into another Twin Bolt and an Igor. So we do that. Then we Igor again. Kirby. Oh, the evil eye here probably. The evil eye or the Kirby? Let's see. Probably the Kirby. It gives me more flexibility, but then I might not have a way to stop them if they burst. Let's do the evil eye here. All right, so that was a pretty good turn. And then we're gonna get for their Ember. So we're at check again. This deck looks like a token killer. Yeah, the triple Twin Bolt, that's pretty good. And then the General Order 24 is actually really good against the tokens as well. Like, it definitely depends versus a deck. But it all worked out this game. Man, now I'm sad. Aw. Okay. All right, we got one. 3-1. We got one. We'll take it because they still have some really good decks left. So we need everyone that we can get. Okay, but what do we do for game 2? They have Valmeral, which is good. They have Margaret and Adaptiface. Okay, so the benefit of going Grouse Wrestler is it's super fast. It does have a Gorm, the Celestial Gorm, if they go Valmeral. Let's take a quick look again at their Ember control because Grouse Wrestler has tons of pips. So generous offer, closed door negotiation. This one is scary. Margaret's scary. Because we don't have a ton of creature control left. Adaptive Face is a little bit scary as well. Let's quickly check our creature control that we have left. Let's see, in their artifact control, they just have Neutron Shark and Margaret left. So we have Adult Swim. We have a pretty big Brobnar in Odysseus. I think Odysseus here is the play. Although if we go Grouse Wrestler, then the last game we have either Odysseus or Bella's Lens. Bella's Lens does not have a lot of creature control, but once it gets rolling, it can get pretty nuts. Yeah, I think we go Grouse Wrestler here. I think we go Grouse Wrestler. See what they go for. They go for Thamral. Okay. The choose save decks. Save deck matchup. So we both have a generous offer and a closed door negotiation. The Chew Mars needs Ember I need to watch out for. That could be a problem. I probably will forget about him and play right into it. We'll see. Grouse Wrestler versus Vamral. Okay, what else do we need to be worried about with Vamral? 13 creatures, 10 token generations with Diplomat. The double Rebel with Harvester for a nice boost. Lots of creature control, which I don't care about too much except for the ping damage. Because I don't care if I have a board. I just generate Ember like crazy. So, we will see. Wow. Double Berserker Slam, Pound, Fresh Mark, Signal Fire in my opening hand with Curse Relic and a triple pip Cassiel. I mean, that's 5 Ember in my Brobnar, but with the Curse Relic there, I don't think I can do it. Pound would be really nice to have, too. Equidon tokens face off. So, I could go Cassiel first turn. Let's see, they have Rebels. How do they create? They have Visible Hand. We're worried about the buggies. Okay. I think, so in the Vegas top 8 match, I actually held Curse Relic from my opening hand, and I played, and I had to hold it all the way until I flipped the deck, and I had put Trade Secrets on the bottom of my deck using Lightbringer Outpost, so I was finally able to get rid of it and steal a whole bunch at the same time. But that was painful. I think we got to mulligan it. Can't start with Curse Relic. But now we have to hold on Trade Secrets until we get it. Yeah, sorry. Let's see. Can I do that to you? Am I smart enough to do that to you? I am not smart enough. Let's see. I think I can just use the, oh man. Hey, how do I get out of here? My chat. I screwed up my chat. Okay, here we go. It was a hard hand to throw back. Alright, you're a mod now, Dinobot. Okay, so we're gonna go Equidon here, or not, ornate talking tray and insure. So yeah, this hand is definitely not as sexy as that last hand. But they did just use a Thunder Toe, which is pretty sweet, in Adult Swim. They are generating Ember like crazy already. Let's see. We made Shrewd Investor a token. Do we make another token? Sure. Crim Torchtooth. That's both good and bad. Oh wow, we got mass buyout, generous offer. All right, we have some interesting stuff. Hire on. Zah, you have the power. They go Vatminder. They make a token. They scoop it up. They scoop up my Grey Abyss. They Ironx Rebel the Vatminder to Reap, and they're at check with 7. Okay. So I can stop them, but then I can't play my mass buyout. Unless I also trade secrets, but I gotta hold trade secrets for the Cursed Relic. So, I think it's okay that they get a key here, actually. Now, in theory, I might be able to draw, like Closed Door Negotiation, but unlikely. Or another Shrewd Investor. Now, if we're really greedy, we could hire on and play General Zaorha and then mass buyout. We'd gain an extra Ember and we would draw an extra card. But I think we hire on and then generous offer it. That's what we do. We drew a Berserker Slam. Pretty cool. We made a token out of Brick Nasty. And then we drew a Cassiel. And we'll play that, even though we probably shouldn't have. And we take the turn. So we did let them have a key. They do have a closed door negotiation they could make us pay with. They shoot investor, but they do they use it? They don't, and they got their first buggy on the board. Lose 1 ember if you do draw 3 cards. Okay, so now that's going to start. Well, we got our key here. We can Berserker Slam either the Shrewd Investor or the Diplomat if we go there. I think we go Brobnar here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we go. We just get to check again. We did draw in the Numquid the Fair, which is pretty good, but not a lot of other stuff, unfortunately. Ooh, they got their Equiji Outpost. They discard Visible Hand because I don't want to. Ooh, they got their Closed Door Negotiation. Unfortunately, I didn't draw anything too good. They got to check at 9 because they did Reap with everything. So I think we go back into Equidon here. We do our own Closed Door Negotiations. We could trade secrets here twice. Generals or Orha will fight here. Let's see, they don't have their generous offer yet. Okay. That is a problem. Now that they're getting their buggies online, this is dangerous. So we have to fight here. And then do we just steal 3 with Trade Secrets? I think so. So we're not going to hold it for the Cursed Relic. This one's just going too fast. We can't hold it anymore. Virtuous Cassiel for sure. Okay, they go back into Equidon. You reap, reap again. And then they're going to start their buggy action. They outpost their diplomat. They do play Jarora. Now I do have an answer for that with Numquid. I do get my second key, so they can generous offer me here. What else do they have? They already used their closed door. Their shrewd investor's gone. Mars needs Ember. 2 Mars needs Ember is the other answer. So I gotta worry about that. Let's see. Let's check their discard. Closed door's gone. They have a generous offer. Oh, what happened to this? Oh yeah, shrewd investor's right there. Okay, so yeah, if we Numquid the... Well, they can't stop me in Equidon, so they have to go Mars here? I think we just go Sanctum. Reap a whole bunch. Can we stop them? If we go Brobnar, we could stop them. Alright, we're gonna get greedy. We're gonna get greedy and try and stop them. I guess I didn't look for their capture pips. If they have a generous offer... Oh, that one's already gone. Okay. So can they get me off with a Mars needs Ember? One of their rebels is already gone, which is good. And their vat minder, so they might have a rebel harvester, but do they have any other way to do damage? They go Equidon. Can they stop me? They can have a huge turn with all the buggies. Because I left Conductor Joya. I guess the plan is to... Oh, there's generous offer. So they have to redraw everything then. Oh, they got their shrewd investor back with... Oh, that was a nice play. Okay. So that was a mistake. Let's see. So we can Numquid Joya. We can fight here, and then we can Grey Rider into Investor. Or we could Numquid the Investor and then just Grey Rider the Grand Gourd into Joya. Or Bumpsy into Joya. I'm gonna reap. Celestial Gorm will capture on General Zaorha. This Cassiel will capture on itself. Numquid will take out Shrewd Investor. Grey Rider will take out Conductor. So they get their second key. They go Equidon again. They can steal a whole bunch. Potentially with both Closed Door and Generous Offer. They stole 7. If they have the Generous Offer, that would be bad. Especially because I didn't draw into my Generous Offer. But I did draw into Bumpsy, Ragnarok Prep, Berserker Slam, So I can get him off of potentially 4? But if they gain 2 more Ember, I don't think I can get him off. Oh, and Signal Fire. So if they have the generous offer, I lose here, actually. Oh, he got it. Yeah, I lost. I screwed up there. Let's see. Lightbringer Outpost is not online. So, yeah, I think I screwed that up. I can... One there, 2 there. Yeah, I can only get him off 4. I can draw another one. Let's see, I can draw only 1 here. And I can only do that if I play the mass buyout or... Let's see, I can draw 3 more in Brobnar, but the Berserker Sams don't help. Yeah, I needed a Celestial Gorm earlier. If I had it 1 turn earlier, that would have made the difference. Well, I did draw the closed door, although that wouldn't actually help me, I don't think. Yeah, I think I could have played that different. I got greedy that 1 turn, and was that enough to do it? I think he might have been able to stop me anyway, but I screwed up. Very good game. Very well played by Murph. That was pretty awesome. That last turn was ridiculous. All right. Well, that's no good. That's no good. So they got 1-1. So let's see if we can bring it home. We have Odysseus. I think we got to go Odysseus here. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. And we'll see what happens. It has more creature control, which will be really important versus Margaret. So that's why we have to go Odysseus. Yeah. I gotta watch back that last one because yeah, I think I made some mistakes there. See, did I have the Gorman hand? Yeah, I don't remember. Once they pick a deck, we'll send them the link, but they can take their time here. Oh, I definitely actually I want to go watch it back from their perspective to see like what were the odds for them drawing into some of that stuff. Obviously they played it well, and leaving the conductor for one turn was probably a mistake because I could have got rid of it with Numquid. So that was definitely a mistake that one turn because then they were able to archive a whole bunch and draw a whole bunch. Or no, just draw a whole bunch. Yeah, so that was probably the main mistake was leaving the conductor for one turn. That was a really bad mistake there. Okay, they did go Margaret, kind of as expected. What's this matchup look like? I don't know. Margaret here, and let's check out Odysseus. Okay, so they can set up the graph play. They have double information exchange. I do have Abyssal Sight, which is nice, and a Plunder. Oh no, not this deck. Crow double Fathom Reaver would be nice to get early to slow them down. I do have Crystal Hive. It'd be nice to get that early to make them use their Neutron Shark on it. Oh, well. What a hand. So do we go Crystal Hive first or Fathom Reaver first? Because Crystal Hive first, unless they have their Neutron Shark first turn, we can reap twice with a Rebel. So yeah, I think that's the play. That's the play. Uh, can't complain about that. Hey, Gorlami, what's up? Nice to see you. Code Monkey, Quant, Cutthroat Research. Okay, I am happy about that. So we're going to go Mars here. We're going to use the Crystal Hive. Beam Buckler is going to come out and shoot Quant. Vatminder is going to come down and shoot Quant and make a token out of Volca. We're going to play Rebel here and reap twice. And we're going to scoop up. Do we want Volca in our archive? Yeah, I guess so. Damage here, and then scoop them both up. So check with turn one. Chew is pretty good. Then we have Halifest and Double Fathom Reaver. I can't complain about any of this. Okay, they go Daughter Hapsis. Well, we can reap to check again here. So do we double Fathom Reaver here or reap to check again? I mean, when you can reap for check, you reap for check, right? What are you going to do? Say they go Untamed. Unsuspecting Prey handles that. Mustard Murmurk finishes off Beam Buckler, probably. Cauldron Boil to finish off. Nope. Deepwater Druid. Okay. So we'll go right into Unfathomable. Play out a Fathom Reaver here. We're going to capture on Vatminder. We'll damage Hapsis. Make a Raider out of Harmala Toon. So that guy actually needs to die for our Halifesh turn. We're gonna make another token out of Stem Ranger, which is perfect. Bubbles. Who do we bubbles here? Daughter or Hapsis? I think we actually bubbles, or do we bubbles Mustic Murmook? And then who do we befuddle them for? Probably for Untamed. Yeah, we befuddle them for Untamed. And then we bubbles the Hapsis. Let's see, Harmel attune's there though, so we can't Holofest yet. Maybe we bubbles the daughter then. Probably should have bubbled the Mustic Murmook, but that's alright. Yeah, we probably should have done that. This has been a crazy draw here. Mustic Murmook Reaps with both Fathom Reavers out. But we do get our key here. I think we actually go right back into Unfathomable. Harmel Attune, aka this raider, is gonna take out the Eldest Bear or the Hapsis. Bubbles will take out the other one. We'll reap. This guy will take out the Hapsis. We'll actually just fight the Mustic Murmook. They can't keep going into Untamed. And then we'll Abyssal Sight the Bubbles. And we will take out Failing Strike, I guess? So they're going to go big Saurian next, huh? Let's take out the Failing Strike. They will play a whole bunch of creatures, but that's alright. They'll draw 2 less, and then we'll play a whole bunch of Brobnar out. We won't play the Holofest. Oh, well, we did this in the wrong order already. Oh well. Did we kill our own Raider with Heavy the Huge? I think we do. We just need some beef out there. So we hold on to the Holofest because they're probably going to kill Brick Nasty and get Hammer. Hopefully, yeah, they go right back into it as expected. They're going to try and beef up all these dudes. Now, if they didn't draw they didn't. Okay, perfect. So they just did the get Hammer. Okay, that's good. So we go Brobnar now. Play out the Rowdy Scold. Play out the Holofest. We get our other Brick Nasty, Get Hammer, and Harmel Attune. Play all those out. Now the question is, do we even care? Oh, they concede. Okay. Yeah, I had the nuts draw, so that's just the way it happens sometimes. Okay, but we did get a 3-0. That was a crazy draw. That was a crazy draw. Crazy draw. Okay, and we did take it 2-1 overall. So, got to be happy about that. Got to be happy about that. That is definitely a
This is Keyforge
moment. Crazy draw, crazy draw. I actually still played this wrong. That's all right. Okay. So, let's take a quick look at our division. We are in Silver Gamma. Leaderboard. Fev A1 leading the pack at 8-1. I just went up to 6-3. So that's pretty good. Petite Bot at 7-2. I'm guessing I get destroyed by Petite Bot. And probably Fev A1 too. Gugner has also been doing really good. I did lose 2-1 to K March. I beat J Philippig 3-0, and then I beat Murph 2-1. So I've beaten all the people at the bottom. So even though I'm 6-3, I still have probably the other top three to go with Gugner, Petite Bot, and Fev A1. And Aurora's got some really tricky decks too. So I don't know. It's still going to be pretty tough. Pretty tough. All right. Yeah, thanks, Danobot. But that is a stream. I will be playing. Who am I playing next week? I don't remember. Let's see. Where do I have that spreadsheet? I don't remember where that is either. All right, here we go. Next week, I will be playing against Petite Bots. So that's going to be really good. They're really good. Yep, thanks, Quick Draw. Thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your night. Yeah, so we're going to see some really good decks next week with Petite Bot and then Fev A1 right after that. So back to back, the two leaders of the pack. All right, so some fireworks the next couple weeks. That'll be lots of fun. All right, but with that, that's a stream. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening or day wherever you're at. Thanks again, and as always, forge responsibly. See ya.